video, I'm just making a short video because it's just one of those things I do all the time. I don't know about you, but if you're like me and you don't like buying nuts and bolts all the time, I basically, if I see something has a lot of bolts in it, I just strip it and scavenge it. And anything that's like this or any type of random sized bolts. I bought a parts bin over there, one of those bolt bins, the big wall thing. And I'm pretty sure when I drop dead, somebody's just throw it all out and sell the thing. Because I, last time I got a lot of bolts was, what was it? Oh, somebody's carport, the metal frame there. I don't know if, wherever you're from around here, when the winter they put car covers, so snow's in their car. And half the time they blow away and get destroyed. Or the top rips, get torn up. And covers are expensive to replace. They just get wrecked. So they usually you can use the frame. A lot of people use the frames in gardens to grow weeds and stuff. But anyway, one was mangled as shit. So I promised the person I'd clean it, put it in a pile, and I unbolted it all, and I kept all the little bolts. I've used it for a couple of little projects. It came in handy. And when you're looking for like one bolt, the only problem with saving bolts is when you need like 15 of one and you only have like 3, and you gotta go to a hardware store. But bolts are getting expensive, nuts are getting expensive, everything's getting expensive, and everybody has this like philosophy, oh yeah, just go to a hardware store and buy more, because we're all made of money. So when you want to make something out of junk, you use whatever you've got. And if people want to call me a hoarder, be my guest, but you all know that when you're building something and you have to go to the big box store, you're coming out of a $50 purchase, and you could have just scavenged some shit, and people are always like, hey, do you have this, do you have that? And I'm like, and I don't keep everything. Like, I have a pile of, like, I keep old screws just for making little wood projects, and I won't tell you where they all went. Keep the old rusty screws, do stuff. What else? I don't keep tiny little electronic ones because I don't use them, and I wish somebody did, because there's so many things that people throw by the road. I'm like, oh, I want to go steal all the bolts off that, and But anyway, this is what I'm doing. Just so I have a pile of stuff here. Turn the light on here. Move it forward here. What's going on with this thing here? Camera problems, huh? I need a crew. All right, I gotta put my safety glasses on because I forgot my glasses. So what I want to do is, first I gotta find something to put this in. I want to just organize them. Let me find a bin to put it in. Hold on a second. Must have something to put these things in. Oh, a bag. Here we go. Let's get a bag. No, I'm not storing in a bag. I'm just going to use it to put in a bag for now and chuck the rest. There you go. I got washers in here and bolts. Bolts I can put over there. But I keep all the... Like, this is junk. That's junk. And here's a bolt. Another bolt. And doing projects, I use these things. What the hell? Come off. Put it on there. Bolt, nut, bolt, small bolts. Bolts. They're expensive for bolts. Hey, what's that? That's a weird one. It's a winder. Which one is there? What the hell? Even these cap screws, those are expensive also. Bolts. I think these are hardened steel. I don't know what these are for. They look cool. Put them in there too. Bolts. Take the washer off there. Now, is this a flathead bolt or is it a flathead screw? Not sure. Like I said, the cap screws are expensive. I'll when I get bored, I'll throw it in my tumbler. Rumbly in my tumbly. Bolts, 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 more bolts. I'll just throw the bag on my shelf over there. But even washers are insanely expensive. I don't know. You know what? It's got a thing on it already. I'll just leave it out there. But anyway, it's just like this is for the. I think this is a saw I chopped up. Weird chunks of steel like this I keep also. I put in my little mini. There's a pile over there. I have all kinds of little mini pieces. And see, that's like got a piece on it. Leave that on there. Washers. I gotta order one of those bolt sizing kits on Amazon. I seen them. You could check what size bolts they are, which to me is probably what, a 12-month-long video if I made it. See, like this, I don't know what the hell it is. Throw it in the garbage. This is I don't know what the hell it is either. I don't want that. I'll probably regret it. Be like, you know, hey, I need a long screw. Nope, sorry. I took apart an old, I think this was an old Craftsman or Sears radial arm saw. I just demolished it because, well, why not, right? Why not break stuff? Yeah. I don't know what this is. It's a washer. Yeah. This is another cap screw, cap bolt, whatever you want to call it. All right, there's all the bolts. There's a small one. All the bolts. Okay. Got most of the bolts. Is that a locking collar? Little locking. I could have used one of these a while ago. So now that's all taken care of. Throw that in there. This is a, I don't know. It's for, I don't know what it was for, but it's pretty cool. Now we will, there you go, a little dial. There we go. Dial it up. Throw it in the trash. Now, you know what? I'll put some pause and I'll go get rid of it and I'll come back. I'm going to dump this and reload. Hold on. And alrighty. Let's take the, I should have got a pair of chopsticks. It was better. Take the washers out. These look kind of like a washer. Washers. I forget what these are called. Anybody know what those are called? I'm not sure. Washers. I've abused, and there's by the train tracks where we live here, there's this big giant, I don't know what it is, they dumped off these big metal racks and they have like giant bolts on them and screws and all kinds of stuff, and I'm like, oh, I want to go in there and just unbolt the whole damn thing. But and it's just dumped off, it's all wrecked. And they just left it there. There's a, what do you call it? It was I forget what the hell they're called, these things. I'll throw it in there. Some lock washers. I should get some kind of way to sort all these washers. It's a metal washer. Some people like doing this, some people don't. I don't mind organizing stuff. I don't really claim to be, I don't claim to be the most organized. I don't claim to be whatever, but you know what? I have a few things that are organized. That one of those, what do you call that? Spring pin or something? I don't forget what it's called. Oh, it's smashed. But I have, when things were cheap 10 years ago and I was starting my garage, I was doing a couple of projects and I learned that if you need a couple of washers, go buy the 100-pack, because you know what? You're going to come back and 2 o'clock in the morning, you're like, oh, I wish I bought them all. And then there'll be none left and you're stuck Sunday night at 3 o'clock in the morning. Can't do anything because you don't have anything left. All right, hold on a second. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get some more stuff. I'm gonna dump this in my little washer bin and then come back. Alrighty, now I'm gonna collect all the nuts, because I'm nuts. With all the dust in it. It was in a box. I just threw it in. The box had been collecting. It was outside and collecting dust and collecting dust. I forgot one. Oh well, throw it in there. Some more nuts. I'll show you my nut bin. The bin of mine that's completely nuts. So yeah, I'll throw the rest of it in the garbage. Let me see. Take my stupid glasses off so you don't laugh. Alrighty, now turn the lights off. I'll show you my little slightly organized, it's not really organized bin, but I'll show you. Stay tuned. Alright folks, see if I can do this one-handed. But over here on my wall, if you could see this, I have this little bin on just above the unorganized disaster case here. I have a little bin it's pretty nuts. See it? It's pretty nuts. And I put all the extra, sorry about the wobbliness here, I'm trying this one hand. I put all the extra nuts and bolts in there. Well, nuts, not bolts. Gotta dump this out. We're getting it everywhere. I put them all in there. Put them there. And some of these are organized. You can see there's a lot of these ones here. Somebody gave me a cache of nuts and screws and bits, and like I didn't want to get rid of these because I got some nice old square ones. There's a weird little in there. Come on, look in there. There's a bunch of vintage flathead screws that nobody likes, but I guess the guy was doing furniture, had a bunch of stuff. There's locking collars in here and a couple of old hinges and stuff. So I try to keep some of the stuff organized, except for that wire I gotta fix up there. And there's some more stuff to do to panel. But yeah, it's that's what it is. So yeah. Anyway, stay tuned if you like my channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell me how you like my thing. See, there's some more bolts up there. There's a ton on the floor that I gotta fix and do. So don't forget to like, subscribe, tell all your friends. Yada yada yada, whatever. Thanks for watching.